Hi, this is Bernie, your Uber elder, taking a wait here in the queue at the San Francisco International Airport. And today, Trump declared an emergency, and I wanted to express my thoughts about that. It's ridiculous what he's calling an emergency, but it's not ridiculous that we are in an emergency. And some would say we're in a climate emergency, and I would agree. And we're definitely in a long emergency, as Guy McPherson wrote about a decade ago. The emergency I see is really one that is very a slow boil, and just like climate change, but it far exceeds climate change. It's the emergency that's leading us to mass extinction and near-term human extinction that I think nobody wants, and people are desperate to figure out how to deal with it, and looking to the government to solve that problem, looking to our traditional leaders. And I want to express my thought here is that I think the status quo is the problem. Our industrial civilization is the problem. Our centralized hierarchical systems of governance are the problem. This stems from our pursuit of efficiency with industry to get ever more economics of scale, and pursuit of short-term economic gain, and willing to sacrifice future viability of the planet. And I don't wish to do that anymore. But I'm not an example for how to live. I'm still driving a car, live in a bigger home, eat well. I have all the perks of modern civilization, but I'm able to think, and I'm able to think outside this box. And I recognize that it's indigenous cultures that are not creating the problem. It's really just our current civilization, our modern civilization. And it didn't start recently. It didn't start with oil company executives being greedy or deceitful. It didn't start with Republicans or Democrats, and it's not going to be solved by a Green New Deal. It's really, we need a full paradigm shift. And I intend to speak about this a whole lot more, but it's clear to me that unless we stop trying to be global with global solutions, continuing with the complexities of a high energy lifestyle, that we are doomed. And it's only if we can get away from that centralized authority like a federal government and even a state government, and really return to living totally locally, including local self-governance, local provisioning of food, local support for one another in getting shelter, and helping with our care, our health care. We won't have modern medicines, we won't have all the modern perks, but we're going to have to give that up, truly, if we want to get out of this emergency. So on this day of a declared federal emergency, I would ask that we think way beyond the nonsense that Trump is talking about, and get into the understanding of the real emergency that is really our way of life, our industrial way of life, our hierarchical way of life, our high energy way of life. That's it for now. Hope I get a ride soon. Talk to you next time.